And they're off in the Maker's Mark Mile. There goes Sherrill Spite. Kubrick between horses. Emanuel toward the inside. Emanuel moves up, now takes a narrow lead, but Kubrick is right there alongside, heading into the first turn. Sherrill Spite will go third, backs away from that front pair, heading onto the turn. Integration toward the outside. Master of the Seas inside of that one. Naval Power is last, about 5 lengths off the early lead as they head off the first turn and up the backstretch. Emanuel the leader. Emanuel leads it by almost a full length. Kubrick goes second up on the outside. The opening quarter went in 24.38 seconds. Sherrill Spite is next, and then Master of the Seas, who's fourth down toward the inside, 2 lengths off the lead. A gap of 2 more lengths at the midpoint of the backstretch to Integration, who is next to last, travels their fifth by a neck with Naval Power to his inside. They continue their journey, headed over to the far turn. Emanuel got the first half mile in 49.2 seconds over the yielding turf. Emanuel leading Kubrick by a length. Master of the Seas third along the rail, still 2 lengths from the front now, followed by Sherrill Spite in fourth up on the outside. Naval Power still to the inside of horses in fifth, and Integration wide in sixth, still 5 from the front. Naval Power tries to find some running room for the back. They've all got to catch Emanuel. Kubrick is there. Master of the Seas looks for running room, and here comes Integration. It's wide open. Master of the Seas up the inside. Naval Power bursting through between horses. Integration, Sherrill Spite. It is Master of the Seas in front. Naval Power goes second. Godolphin 1-2 in deep stretch. Master of the Seas is back, and he's back in style, winning the Grade 1 Maker's Mark Mile under jockey William Buick.
Another remarkable display from Master of the Seas here stateside. It really is amazing the turn of foot that this now 6-year-old gelding has, and how he relaxes off the pace with the amount of energy that he shows before the race. The relationship that he and his riders, and in this instance, once again, William Buick, have is just brilliant. This is brilliance at its highest level. Master of the Seas, once again, a Grade 1 winner here in the States, and picks up a Grade 1 today at Keeneland.
In the winner's circle for Keeneland's 9th and featured race, 36th running of the Maker's Mark Mile, Grade 1. Number 4, Master of the Seas. The winner owned by Godolphin LLC of Mohammed Al Maktoum and others. Trained by Charlie Appleby, William Buick is the winning jockey. Master of the Seas, a 6-year-old gelded son of Dubawi out of Firth of Lorne by Dane Hill, bred in Ireland by Godolphin. 1 mile over the yielding turf, 1 minute 37.1.
A 1-2 finish for Godolphin in the Grade 1 Maker's Mark Mile, led by Master of the Seas, trainer Charlie Appleby, and William Buick joins me. He's such a high-energy horse. We saw that in the paddock. We saw that when he went out onto the course. How does he relax so nicely for you during the race?
I think that's been a part of his journey throughout his career. He's learned, you know, in his last, you know, 2 or 3 years racing to relax in any sport in the race, really. And I think, you know, his trips to America and Canada have really made a man of him. And you know, once the gates open, you know, he's the kind of horse you can put him anywhere you want, and you know, he's going to have that finishing kick. So he's so good on fast ground. So we weren't quite sure about the, you know, it is very soft on the turf, and but you know, he handled it well, and he picked up like he would on fast ground. So he's you know, he's a very good miler.
It was a brilliant display. Congratulations, William.
Thank you very much.
Good on fast ground, good on yielding ground, just simply good, if not great. And I think we can start throwing that around. Charlie, what stood out to you with this performance here today in these conditions?
I'd say he showed his versatility. I was confident. I mean, when he's done as much winning as he has over here on quick ground, you're always slightly, you know, dubious when the ground is you know, as testing as it is out there today. But he has got past form on that on slower surfaces. So. You know, but what I liked about it is that they got into a nice rhythm round there. Naval Power, unfortunately, was a bit slow from the gates, and we thought he would be a sort of a potential horse that we could go forward and ensure a decent gallop. But there was a nice gallop on. William got him into a lovely posse, and once they came off the turn, all William just needed was that gap to be able to give him the signal to, you know, pick up, really.
William stating that his trips here to the U.S. and to Canada have really made a man out of him. Is that a fair assessment? And if that's the case, what has it been about the races here and up in Canada that have done that for him?
Yeah, as it's well documented, he's challenged us over the years, in his younger years, should we say, of you know, his temperament just being, you know, so highly strung. And the more travelling he's done, he's matured. I was pleased with him in the prelims. I know he got a bit excited once William got on, but you know, these horses, they shipped from Dubai. They had a long flight over here, and we had to have an easy few days, and then unfortunately weather conditions stopped us from doing probably the normal, you know, work that we would have done. So the pair of them were fresh enough, and I was thinking, I just wish I got a decent canter into them this morning. But anyway, look, 2 great rides. William gave his a great ride, and Tyler gave his horse a lovely ride. So, you know, both hopefully got a nice future for the summer here in America.
And he will be here. This is where he will be campaigned, is in the United States moving forward, both of these runners?
Yes, hopefully the pair of them will potentially run, well, Master Seas might go to Churchill, Derby Day there. Naval Power might go head to Aqueduct, and then they're shipped down up to Saratoga, and then spend the summer there.
We can't wait. Thank you for sharing them with us once again here in the United States.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Master of the Seas, as brilliant of a run as you will see here at Keeneland. It was a true pleasure to witness that display in the Grade 1 Maker's Mark Mile.